Rite Aid. Day 13. Current mood. Thankful. Hours 8.0. I forgot the stats. They're in my work apron. People were awake today. Things were moving. People too. Many discussions regarding the caucus and majority voting, etc. It was exciting. I almost teared up many times. The drama began when first someone came in with a bloody hand asking for a Band-Aid. I got him some and then was scolded by a manager and talked about Rite Aid's liability. Yeah, the guy was messed up and probably just punched someone in the face, but it's not like I cleaned him up myself. Another guy came in shortly after on drugs or wildly drunk, or both, while I was alone up front. He asked for a harmonica, but his body language was leaning towards less peaceful things. Violent seizures, maybe. And, unfortunately, he was upset we didn't have a harmonica. I called for assistance, and Lisa, a manager, came up. Immediately, she says, "Larry, you need to get out of here right now. You are trespassing." Things got bad. He was truly messed up. His body fluids were flinging and falling all over the place, and I knew that he had no control over himself. When the fluids fly, it's serious. He was calling her all sorts of names without a shred of justification. He picked up a heavy hand scanner on the counter and threatened to throw it at her, as she was telling him over and over to leave, or she was going to call the police. He wanted her to, he said, and as she did, he approached her. I finally left my register and went in between them and told him to leave. He spoke to me like a child, trying to reason with me, and I scolded him like a child and shook my hands, and he left the store. Lisa was broken up. I felt horrible. I told her I wouldn't have let anything happen to her. A guy waiting at my register told her that he wouldn't have let anything happen to her. But for the rest of the night even, the mood had shifted so much, and I was much less enthusiastic about the active current in the air. It's never all good, anyhow. A customer asked me what was wrong with me, and I told him that someone had come in violent and assaulted my coworker. He didn't so much react, but then had a bunch of little chore paperwork, rain check coupon things to fill out, and not a word was spoken otherwise. Another manager, Adrian, is someone I love. A few people tried to pick fights with him about liking Hillary, and he never defended himself with more than, "Hillary is my girl." I didn't notice any specific products to be incredibly repetitive, but a lot of people bought Scott towel, milk, and that flavored water stuff. Stats remain the same at number 1 being personal care, 2 at cosmetics, 3 at hair care. One woman bought a pregnancy test, and for some reason, I have no idea, and which I immediately felt something about. I looked at her after scanning the test. Awkward. It was somehow out of my control and symbolic to me in the way that it was really unusual. Therefore, I was pretty sure that this woman is pregnant, the only test today. And somehow I don't know, but I think she is. During my break, I watched some show called You're Dead or something like that, or rather, it was just on the TV in the cubicle break room, where it is almost law to have some distracting device turned on. The show was so weird and scary for the wrong reasons. In it, some people carry around the message of death and pass it on. I hate that. It is so cheesy and dark. I stayed up and out there today, awake, pushing myself out of myself to people that would make me nervous, and feeling like it was effective and made me feel good, or at least decidedly among the living. If you'd like to follow along, click like and subscribe. New videos will be posted each week until it's all over.